things look a little weird, it's because I've increased the resolution a lot. I've had my monitor on lower resolution than it could be at for a very long time, because it always weirded me out how small it made everything, but with transistor crashing when I tabbed out of full screen, I need to make it windowed to record that, and then in order for it to be windowed I had to make my resolution huge for it to be meaningful, etc, etc. And I thought I might as well record Minecraft with huge resolution as well, see if it's an improvement to quality. I mean, there's plenty of stuff I want to do. I want to set up a molecular assembly chamber, I want to set up magical crop farms, there's loads of stuff, but it's all stuff I want to set up in my main base. I don't want to set it up here. So I've got plenty of stuff already here that's going to have to be dismantled and moved. I don't want to add to that pile too much. So although I've got plenty of stuff I want to build, I don't want to build it here. Which again brings me back to Mistcraft and trying to find a void world, or trying to get the page to write a void world. Yep, still a coward, in case you were wondering. 2 diamonds, nice. More gold horse armor than I can ever use. Well, no, not more than I can use, but more than I'm going to need. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really feel like exploring the fortress at any length at the moment. Too much like hard work. Yes, I'm still Mistcrafting, and yes, I did just enter an age where I started immediately getting shot at by ghasts, so this is fine. I just want to... I kind of have not exactly a rant, because rant implies I hate it. I don't. It's frustrating, but not totally unreasonable. Hello. So yeah, I just want to talk about Mistcraft for a little bit, because it frustrates me, but I don't hate it. And I do want to make that distinction first of all. I mean, really, there are two things with Mistcraft. There's the fact that it's a pain in the arse to get the pages you want, which of course is totally exacerbated the more mods you have, because I've got things like Biomes of Plenty, so there's pages for every biome. I've got Tinker's Constructs, there's pages for every molten metal, and that just gives it more pages it can give you that aren't the ones you want. So you shoot yourself in the foot by using it with other mods. So yeah, there's a frustration trying to get the pages you want. The other thing with Mistcraft is getting the age you want, because even if I create that exact page combination, I could well get something completely rubbish. Because no matter how carefully you write an age, there's always this chance it'll do something random with it. That's just the way Mistcraft is, and that's fine. But I do wish there was a point at which if you write it precisely enough, you're guaranteed to get what you want. But I don't think, no matter how precisely you do it, there's never a guarantee. You can make it very likely to work how you want it to, but never certain. But that's fine, that's a thing I can deal with as well. The problem I have is the combination of the two. It is really frustrating that no matter how long I spend trying to find the pages I want, once I finally have them, I still have to deal with the randomness. It's the combination that frustrates me the most. I will say this much, I know exactly, well, almost exactly what I'm going to do for my main base, what the structure of it's going to be. I know what the shape is going to be. The question at the moment is the size and the exact arrangement of features within it, but I know exactly what the shape's going to be. I'm going to be sticking to enhanced portals to get to and from it, but within the base, the main structure, which I mentioned I know what shape I'm going to do, will basically be a nexus. It'll have all books on it that'll go to different modules within the Void Age, so different farms and stuff, and that'll be with Mistcraft books. So that should be pretty cool. My favourite way to deal with ghasts. Come here. I'm going to blow your face up. Come here, come here. Oh, it is so much fun. Where's that other one gone now? Episode 13, the number has proved actually quite lucky for me because I've finally gotten somewhere with Mistcraft, as you are going to see in a minute. We've got a floating nether fortress. Well, that wasn't bad for a first try. This is... Oh, well, there we go. This is age 40. I'm not sure what happened to 32 through 39. They are not reserved. I can tell the biome's fine. It's got a rainbow, which wouldn't be a deal breaker. Not keen on, but not a deal breaker. But yeah, that is a deal breaker. Not having that lightning. Attempt number 3. That looked like rain. But possibly wasn't. What is the sky doing? That's moving very slowly. That is also moving. I guess that's a lighting thing. I'm not sure I like that. I'll have to get rid of this library, which is going to take a lot because this is solid cobblestone all the way down. Anyway, I think it is time to get started. This is my personal design of a brand, which I've had for a while now, and I thought, if I'm going to make a structure in a void, what shape shall I make it? Well, let's just do the brand. This is a 1-to-1 pixel to block of my brand design, which I have on DeviantArt, and it is nice to finally be done messing about with Mistcraft to try and get an age to build this in. What I'm going to work on today is to start building some stuff for my base, is to have a nether brick tower going all the way down, which will be based on the tower from Corridor Digital's Diamonds Are Forever. So that's eventually what I'll do, but for now I'm just going to build up and put a portal in, and then I will work on connecting it up to the prism. Which says an identifier. This is Nether Star. Add. The prism. Which is that. Dial. And conveniently it looks like you come out facing west from there, which is good. So the first thing I'm going to want to set up at the brand is my proper ME system with a Mac. The other thing I need to set up is my power. So redstone generator. There it is. These are all filling up. Share and favourite as you see fit. Nearly went into Slipgator there. Don't spam it on Reddit. No, stop it. I keep wanting to do Slipgator's spiel. No. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hello everyone. There's something missing. That's right, I've gathered all the requisite materials, which took forever, a lot of farming and a hell of a lot of mimicite. I've dismantled my main ME network here. Each of these points is going to have a Mystcraft book on it. So this will have one that'll go over there. These might also go over there, it depends how big that module ends up being. But I'll have one for magical crops, I'll probably have one for normal crops, for spawners, for mob essence, for the cursed earth. I'll probably have one for villagers, I'll probably have one for normal crops, for food supply, for Mystcraft, for the Tinker's Construct. So each of these will lead to somewhere different. Oh yeah? Yeah? What are you going to do about it, big guy? Hmm? Oh, you put that grass down right now. What are you going to do about it? Huh? Huh? You want some? You want some? Oh, tricksy are we? Get your ass back here. Critical 0. Come on, you coward. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah? You want it? You want it? What are you going to do about it? Hmm? Come on then. Got a death wish? Have you? Have you? Oh, what a shame. If I could add one mod to vanilla Minecraft, it would be applied energy sticks. Even if I could only add the storage side, not the auto crafting, it would be worth it. This will tide me over while I get the redstone farming set up. I wasn't sure what I was going to do today, so I thought, you know what, it's about time I did a bit more in the nether. It's going to make them a little bit hard to spot. I mean, it's not easy to miss a bunch of tentacles flying along, but it's easier than a whole ghast. Go on. Oh wait, do I? What do I need to mine cobalt? Give me a sec, I'm going to research this. I know steel works, I know cobalt obviously works. Vital steel. God damn it. Now to do what I came here to do. This is going to be the whole episode, just me trying to get cobalt nardite, isn't it? It's 2 essence. Cobalt. Nardite. So I broke the lectern and the book just popped off into the void. And I wish I'd been recording because I could not. I mean, I considered reenacting it, but I couldn't fake my reaction really. I know for a fact there was a moment's silence before I paused the game, and then there was just several moments silence of the pause menu while I digested what had just happened. Fortunately, I still keep spares. So redstone farm here. Got the harvester, the planter's under there. Got item ducts which send seeds into the planter and the essence along here, into an auto workbench for buildcraft. That crafts the redstone, sends it into this chest which goes into here. I'm not sure if it's sustaining at the moment. I suspect it's not quite sustaining when I'm using these machines, but I've got a lily pad of fertility here, so it's not bad. So yeah, I'm going to work on moving that into the void age soon, and for that I will want ME peripherals, import buses and stuff. I need a quantum field ring, but that's way outside my budget at the moment. Eventually I will have quantum field rings everywhere with wireless access points, just so I can access this system from any dimension. Let's just stick this over here. So you, okay. And then finally, just stick those there. And hopefully that should suffice. By this point that's probably going to be it for this episode. Just kind of rubbish, I haven't actually got all that much done. Notch. Why? Hello everyone, just been digging a tunnel in the nether, just collecting a bit of nether quartz. I'm going to need a lot of quartz. I'm going to be starting work on, hooray, rendering ends, on constructing the proper magical crops farm. Yeah, this place is a mess. I used to have my Mac here, but I've rearranged a bunch of stuff. The Mac is actually now down here. Look at this power setup. Steam power, rubbish. There's my Mac, this is all AME. But, anyway, that's not what I came here to show you. So this is part of the reason I stopped playing on Monster. Because I got fed up with the trouble it was having running it. So over here, this is my magical crop tower. But yeah, this is my monster world, and if anyone's interested in seeing any more of this, I can do some videos about it if anyone wants me to. And this, I think, is what I'm going to go with. It's going to take a lot of quartz, a hell of a lot of quartz. but I like it. I think it looks quite good. So we've got all the lily pads of fertility around that side, we've got the 5x5 areas, got the harvesters there. Underneath we've got the planters with conduits running through there. And if I just switch to that, we can see the conduits inside there. So we've got power and... Well, look at all this meat. So I've just worked out how much quartz I'm going to need for the whole thing, just to build it, not counting fused quartz for the conduits. And it's about 170 odd stacks, so it's going to take me a while. Hello everyone. Just boosting my redstone supply a bit, because I know I'm going to need hundreds of it in a minute. So what this episode's going to be, at least the start of it, I'm not sure how long it'll take, is finally going to be working on Tinker's tools. I've done a little bit of work over here. I've taken out that ring and I've put in blocks that are going to support the placement of harvesters, which are going to go on top of these, and planters which will go underneath these. So that's all ready for me to start building, which will happen next episode, and yes, will involve a time lapse, because I'm predictable like that. I trust you guys remember this one. It's where I upgraded the luggage, and it is where there are tons of lakes of molten metals, including manwillen. So that's why I've come here, because I want manwillen. Sheep just got lightning bolted. Oh no you don't, little guy. Yeah guys, you know that's hot, right? It is molten metal. Go on, get in there. So you guys, you stupid really, you come near me and I'm hovering over a lake of molten metal and you think it's a good idea to get underneath me. That's... yeah. Okay. Okay, I think that'll do. As you can see, quite a few things have changed. I've moved most things here. This is all here now. I've got all the most important materials. I haven't got all the quartz, I haven't got the lily pads of fertility, I haven't got enough fertilised dirt, but I've got the core framework and I've got all the other materials ready. So that is enough for me to start building. This has been, I think, the longest episode in terms of time between starting recording for it and finishing recording for it, because I haven't finished yet. It's been a couple of days I've been working on it, bit by bit. The time-lapse has a huge range of footage that was collected in order to make it, and I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. It's the first time-lapse that I've explicitly planned out in advance what each part of the music is going to correspond to in the footage, and that actually made it quite difficult to choose the music, and I kept coming back to MachinimaSound's The Arcade and feeling like it wasn't right, but then I kept coming back to it and I thought, you know what, obviously I want to use this. So I did, and I think it's worked quite well. See, I think this looks pretty cool. I wasn't sure about it while I was building it, but now it's almost done, I'm thinking, yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks like a stack of plates, so I'm going to try and come up with a name on that theme. I have thought of one name for this, and that's Crop, which is, well, I might as well admit it's a Homestuck reference. If you don't like Homestuck and want to stop watching right now because I mentioned it, I can't stop you, but it would be a pretty petty thing to do. I'm going to try not to be too heavy-handed with it, but it looks like plates. Plates are crockery, and so it's a pun on Crocker Corp. I don't know. If anyone's got better names, and I'm sure there are better names, then feel free to comment. But for now, that's the placeholder name at least. It's only been a very short while for me since I finished recording episode 20. I'm currently making some glass because I've found a use for poison ivy. I can craft rotten flesh from it. Serious. Even with a fortune pick, you get one. Oh no, you can get multiple. Okay, so first things first, where's redstone? Not that one. This one? Redstone. I'm going to reinstate exactly the same level of production I have over here, so that I can dismantle some of this. I'm recording the audio for this segment separately from the video because there was just too much noise at the time of recording, but I really wanted to get on with it and get this stuff done. Hopefully I've managed to record both in such a way there aren't too many moments of grating incongruity. So what I've set up here is a really kind of derpy double auto spawner rig. This one here is for slimes, and this one is for whatever I want to spawn, which of course is going to be wither skeletons first of all. I haven't tested this exact setup yet, but I'm reasonably sure it should work. I need to put in some generic mobs to inject essence into the system to start it up, so let's just do that. Once I was done with the wither skeletons, I made those seeds, put those in the tower, and I have all the seeds I wanted. That's all finished. I've also put in all the fertilised dirt, because I caught a zombie and put that in, and I thought, actually no, I'll do it with zombie pigment, because then I'll get gold as well. The result of which was that I got a ridiculous number of gold swords and many enchanted, so I moved this over here and set this up. Let's just see how many wither skulls I've got. 2. Might fight a wither next episode, possibly. A few things have changed since last episode. I've started working on the materials to expand my Mac, although that's going to be expensive. Here's my collection of mods. And what else has changed? I've put in fluid storage, so I've got one fluid storage cell, and I've got the sludge going into this fluid interface, and then that's being directly exported there to the sludge boiler. which might seem like a redundant change as far as this is concerned, but ultimately it's the more sensible way to do it is to import it into the system and then export it, because this won't be here later. I've set up an assembly table and one laser, just so I could get some stuff done, but I'm not really going to start using that properly just yet. But now I've tried it with other mobs and it's still producing more than it's using, so that's very strange. I'm not complaining, but I'm not entirely comfortable not knowing why it's doing that, so that's weird. So yeah, this is the place I've picked to fight the Wither, because it's fairly open, it's somewhere I don't care about getting a bit blown up, and there's no sign of any hostile mobs. Well, that didn't quite work as planned. There you are. Okay. Perform the sacrifice. Oh, are you kidding me? Come here and die when I try to kill you. Too late. Really? Ugh. Stupid pigs. Now we have to wait until the next night. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. So yeah, Cursed Earth. I've got an active division sigil, so I'll be able to make Portal to the Deep Dark and kill the Wither. Pretty eventful episode. That. Region 3. Excellent. That makes me nearly indestructible. I am thinking of starting a schedule for the videos. The one I have in mind is that I would do Minecraft on Mondays and Fridays, and my secondary LP, whatever it is at the time, on Wednesdays and Sundays. I've also been working on this a bit. Marked out the circle, and I've also put in some of where I'm going to expand the map to, because I still haven't got the materials for all of it yet. I am going to, if I want anything much more specific to do, I feel like finding my spawn chunks, just because. Back where it all began, which is pretty cool. So I started on top of one of these trees, I believe. Possibly this one, I don't know. Let's have a little look around. I've added another mod to my mod pack. If you've been looking at if you see my Twitter, you'll know which mod it is. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I can get him from up here? Oh! Master Sniper. Okay then, there we go. It's the entire spawn chunk boundary. 12 by 13, so 12 there, 13 there. This is the very centre, these 4 blocks. I am going to fight the Ender Dragon, I think, reasonably soon. Maybe episode 25, possibly episode 30. I've done some planning out for how that will go in terms of, you know, suitably epic music and stuff. I'm done.